Happy New Year, everyone! I hope you've all made practical goals this year, and if you haven't, that's okay because I'm a little late to the game myself. My main sewing goal this year is to make more clothing because I haven't made a lot of clothing in the last few years. So today I've gathered all the clothing I've made that still actually fits me to get a better idea of what clothing I will wear if I make it, and also so I can find the gaps in the clothing I've made to figure out what pieces I want to make that I don't already have. And mind you, some of these clothes are kind of wrinkly because I have not had the energy to get my iron out and iron all of them. The first gap I noticed was bottoms because I only have 2 bottoms I've made that actually fit me right now. These capris are the only pair of pants in my entire wardrobe that fit right now, and it's an incomplete pattern. This was just a mock-up of a pants pattern. And it is a wearable mock-up, but I did have to alter it a little bit. So I've been wanting to alter that original pattern to make a pair of pants that I can actually wear and fit comfortably. I actually wanted to work on those pants last year, but I never got around to it, so that's something I'd really like to work on this year. This red maxi skirt is perfect in every way. It is very comfortable and I love the flowy length. It's also dirty because I wore it last weekend, so you know I've been wearing it. It is also the only fall winter item that I have up here. So I think I should probably work on making some more warm clothing that I can wear in the fall and winter. I do have 3 shirts in my homemade wardrobe right now that do fit well enough to wear. I have been wearing the tank top that I made for my Clone Your Clothes tutorial. It was very comfortable to wear when I went for a walk or when I went to the grocery store when it was really hot outside. This blue top is a very old sewing project I finished when I got laid off back in 2020, and it's just a simple, really breezy shirt that I wear over a black sundress in the summer. This upcycled tank top project was really fun to make, and aesthetically I like it more than anything else on this rack. But it is a little bit tight around my midriff, which is not as comfortable to wear right now. So if I do make clothing, I want to try and avoid making it tight around my midriff because I just won't be as comfortable wearing it. And even though I do have 3 shirts to wear, I don't have any long sleeve shirts to wear that I've made. And obviously I wear long sleeves all the time. I get cold very easily and I like to wear comfortable long sleeves to keep warm. So if I do make any shirts, I think I want to make some long sleeved shirts rather than the tank tops and short sleeve shirts that I have here. But the most alarming gap that I have in my homemade wardrobe is none of my dresses fit right now, despite having made several dresses in the past. The only thing I have that's close is this Renaissance era chemise. That's a costume. I'm not going to be wearing that every day. So I really need to make some more dresses because I wear dresses most of the time. But I have been wearing the swimsuit cover-up that I made this summer to go over sundresses, so maybe I can make some sundresses that will go well with that. I also have 2 bralettes that I upcycled from leggings, and I wear these a lot. I wear them when I PMS because they're just really stretchy and comfortable, and I have been thinking about making more, but I probably won't make a YouTube video on those. If I do, I'll probably just make them at home and wear them. It is blatantly obvious to me that most of this rack is just layers that I can wear over clothing. I have 3 boleros to wear. One is a very comfortable mesh bolero that I made this summer to go over sundresses. One off-the-shoulder bolero that is one of my oldest sewing projects. I made it when I was 18. And a very wrinkled bolero that I wear with fancy dresses that has a nice stretchy bottom cropped portion. I'm pretty happy with the 3 boleros I have that still fit me right now, so I don't think I need to make any more this year because I already have a good range. I also have 3 vests. One very old vest I no longer wear because I used to wear it to work all the time. A vest I upcycled from a pair of my husband's shorts that I love and wear all the time because it's the most comfortable thing I've ever made. And a very elegant open vest that I don't wear a whole lot anymore because I used to wear it a bunch when I first made it. I'm not sure if I want to make any more vests this year or not because two of them I don't really wear anymore since they're so old, and the other one I wear a lot because it's so comfortable. So I don't really need any more vests, but if I have an idea for one that I really want to make, then I might end up making it. But I'm not going to make it a priority. And my last section is the avant-garde section of clothing. I have two capes and a shawl. This crazy cat lady cape I crocheted after Christmas is just sublime, and I've been loving wearing it and having fun with it. And it's one of the few pieces I've made recently that I've worn that is actually making me want to make more clothing and make stuff that fits and is comfortable, and it brings back that excitement that I get from making and wearing my own clothing. This cape was another pandemic finish, and I've never actually worn it because it's terribly impractical to wear. I made this out of a scrap of fabric I had left after making some armhole gussets for a beautiful mermaid dress I ordered on some Japanese website that was not made for well-endowed women, and I could not move my arms in it. So I had this weird shape of fabric left over after making those armhole gussets, and I just wrapped it around my dress form and made this vanity project. It's just one of those sewing projects you make when you want to be creative and you're really not thinking about it practically. And so it's beautiful, but it's not really something I wear. And this shawl with arm cuffs made of this beautiful lace material that I actually wore it for my last New Year's video last year. It is super comfortable and it makes you feel really beautiful when you wear it. But again, it is a more special occasion shawl, and I don't get a lot of occasions to wear that. I definitely don't need any more clothing in my more avant-garde section of my handmade wardrobe, but these projects, I see the three of them, what they all have in common is they're projects that I just gotta enjoy my creativity with and just enjoy working with the medium, with the cloth, with the yarn. And so if I do want to make one of those projects, I'm going to let myself do that just because it's really good for my creativity and self-esteem to make those projects, even if the clothing I make while making them is not very practical and not really stuff I wear a whole lot. Gathering all these clothes here really helped me get a better idea of what I don't have in my closet that I do want to make, and what I do have in my closet that I'm already wearing and that I actually can wear, and realizing how much I actually do wear the things that I have made. When I originally was gathering clothing to put on this rack, I thought I was going to have a lot less pieces up here. So seeing that how many pieces I do have that are comfortable, that do fit, and that I have worn recently, it's really good for my self-esteem, and it makes me feel better that I am actually using the clothing that I've made. But I'm a little disappointed that I don't have more dresses up here because I used to make a lot of dresses, and I'm just sad that they don't fit anymore. And the main reason I haven't sewn a lot of clothing lately is I've been dealing with a lot of health problems over the last 5-6 years, and that has caused a lot of weight gain. And if you make your own clothing, you know how devastating gaining weight can be when you can no longer wear clothing that you've made and that you love and that you have sentimental attachments to just because you don't fit it anymore. And that leads me to my other New Year's resolution this year. I don't like to make New Year's resolutions and goals about losing weight or losing a certain amount of weight because I don't think that's practical, and if you fail then you're just gonna feel like crap about yourself. So my practical healthy New Year's resolution goal this year is to get back into working out at some point. Maybe that's just going for walks, maybe that's getting back into yoga, or maybe it's just doing a few yoga stretches here and there. But I am still recovering from some injuries, specifically a torn arch in my right foot that has been very, very slow to heal. So I can't just go out and do a bunch of exercises. I just want to get back to being healthy and being able to move around more and start working out again. But due to those health issues, this dress form and I are no longer the same size. So one of my goals this year is to pad out this dress form so it actually fits me again, so that when I do start making more clothing, they actually fit. So if you want to watch me pad out this dress form, make sure you're subscribed to this channel so that you get a notification when that video is available. Also, make sure you leave a like on this video if you enjoyed watching it today, and let me know down in the comments below what your sewing plans for 2023 are, especially if you also plan to make clothing this year. And the next time I see you guys will be in a quilt video that I started filming last year. I finally have all the footage in one place and I have started editing it. There's a lot that needs to be looked through and put together and rearranged. So I don't know if it'll take 1 week, 2 weeks, or 3 weeks, but I am going to now focus all my attention on getting that video out to you guys. So thank you for watching my video today. I will see you next time in a quilt video. Happy New Year, everyone!